Hello and welcome to a new 3.22 Trial of the Ancestor video. I am no longer playing the Ascendant. I've kind of just decided to bench that character. I've not been able to get a lot of the gear required to actually play it efficiently, or at least to the standard and direction that I wanted to take it. However, I still have like a lot of the gear. I didn't like completely like delete the build. Like it still exists, it still functions, the character functions. I just took pretty much as much gear I could from that build. I put it into this bow character. This fractured spine bow dropped for me a while ago, and I've been grinding essences, and I just started clicking essences. I hit this and I said, that's a base, and we kind of started from there. So the accessories from the other character, a lot of them carried forward. This ring is just insane, and it's also great for this build. And the amulet is the same, still great for this build. And the helmet is great, still for this build as well. And the gloves, the only thing I did is I tried to reroll the Exarch implicits. I've been trying to do that beforehand, but yeah, still good enough for this build. I just had to change some res. I did craft this belt. It would be nice if it was T1 wed, but eh. And then I don't actually need all the strength, but I've just somehow ended up with a lot of strength on my gear. I crafted these boots, came with a lot of strength. I have the avoid ailments on it, and then I have this ring with just some flat lightning. Because this bow, it does only have a T3 lightning roll. Ideally, it would be like T1, and also like ideally like T2, T3 fire damage, but this is good enough for me to get a character started. And then this quiver. This quiver is insane. I was literally just clicking essences. I had like 40, 50 essences that I just started clicking on it, and this is what I got. And that is very, very, very good for a quiver. Not the best base technically, but it's good enough. And yeah, without this quiver, I don't think this build would be nearly as good as it currently is. Crit damage multiplier is really, really hard to get on a bow character. I do get a little bit from the chest here. I am running now that I've actually fully leveled up the character and are using the 6 link. I've now slotted the increased crit damage. While leveling, I was non-crit. This build also, because of the quiver and this chest, has like a decent amount of chaos res, so I decided to just use these boots because I'm probably going to do a prefix cannot be changed, and then Aisling Slam the bow, and pray that I get the critical strike chance unveil, and if I hit like crit damage multiplier if a unique enemy is nearby, then I really don't mind that as well as an option for the bow. Or double damage if focus. I believe that's a suffix mod. I could be completely lying right now, but I would like to attempt to re-roll this bow. But all this extra chaos res has really been nice. This character, I have not actually done a single map on it yet, but I have 34% chaos res. That's a bit overkill for general mapping. I don't have any immunity within the build, I just have avoidance, and how I'm getting the avoidance is the Ancestral Vision. I did not use this in the Reave build, but I did use this in my Cold Dot Trickster build, and this is obviously a very, very powerful item. If I believe if I were a raider instead, I would just be capped instantly. But the only avoid I'm getting currently is from thick skin, as well as this pair of boots with the implicit. And basically not being capped spell suppress. And obviously, if I have Blood Rage going, the avoidance completely goes away. It goes down a little bit, so I need to get my spell suppress up. I'm most likely just going to have to slightly overcap my spell suppress, because at 100% spell suppress, even with Blood Rage going, I believe that I would still be like 10 or 15% off. I'm not certain. Or I can try to get, I believe you can get it on a jewel as well. So I'll get it sorted out. But for now, we'll just run a map. And I'm just gonna, because I feel very, very ballsy with this character right now, I'm just going to run a T10. I do have the Ebony MTX. I just really don't like the base tornado shot, and I've never played a bow character. I am not doing Delirium. This is literally the first map. It's killing mobs. I've been impressed with this character's damage all through the axe. Yeah, no avoid. Not enough avoid, I should say. I also don't have like a single target setup. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for single target yet. I also don't have Relab. I don't know if I should be getting more chains, or maybe get like a singular pierce. I'm not quite certain how all that works. I'll be honest, I'm fairly impressed with that damage. The skill gem is only level 17. My current auras are Anger, Precision, and Grace. And another thing that I can do is get, obviously, like aura effect efficiency. I can get the 25% critical strike multiplier against unique enemies here. There's a little bit more damage here that can be taken. However, I don't know if I will take it. Getting like the mark nodes are really, really important for damage. And then obviously jewel sockets would add a lot more damage as well. Capping the suppress. So yeah, and probably going to end up dropping all of this and then getting bow clusters, I'd assume, is the game plan. But for right now, I guess, at least while leveling, this is fine. I really don't care about the life. This is like damage over time, so it doesn't do anything. So it's really just a few damage wheels that I have left that I can take. And I don't know if I should get any pierce or anything like that. I think one pierce is probably good, but I don't know. I'll have to take a look to see what some of the people on like the ladder are doing, if they just run one pierce or what. Alright, that's it for this video. I don't really know much about bows. I haven't played a bow build since, I don't know, what feels like forever. But I used to play quite a few bow builds. I played like dot bow since like, I don't know, within like the last like 5 leagues for sure, but I haven't played like a hit based bow build probably since like elemental hit was popular as a bow. But yeah, that's it for this video, and I'm gonna level this character up and see where it takes me.